Happy New Year. I cannot believe we are already in January 2026. Like, what the hell? What the hell? Last year went so quickly, and I actually didn't do my vision board till February last year. So this is early for me. So it's the 3rd of January today, and we have a book in the studio. They will be arriving very soon. And I thought, whilst the booking was in, I'm gonna get my vision board done. Now, this year I've done it a little bit differently, and it is gonna look a little bit different. So this is last year's. So as you can see, it is like your standard vision board with everything on. And to be honest, I achieved a lot of this vision board. The only things I didn't achieve were, well, let's go through the things that I did achieve first. So I wanted to start, at the beginning of last year, I was really in a weird place with my business, and I just couldn't decide whether I wanted to carry it on anymore. And I felt a little bit weird because I had this thing with it where I just wasn't getting a lot of fulfillment out of what I was doing. I loved doing the events and stuff, but I never got to see anyone's reaction to it, and it was just, yeah. Anyway, I went to Bali in November 2024, and then from there I came back and I started doing breath work, and that's where Soraya was then born. So at February, the time that I did this in February last year, I didn't even have a clue. I hadn't even started a breathwork course yet. I hadn't even done my first breathwork in the UK. So I put on here, like, I wanted to carry on with the breathwork and like the retreats and things like that. I wanted to start this new era. This was my chapter 1, plan your brand. I'm a successful business owner. I wanted to start a new business, and I knew that I didn't know what I wanted to go into, but I knew that I had this calling for something, and I spent months and months working out like what my purpose in life was, what the trajectory of like where I wanted to be in 10 years time, like where would I get, like where would I, what words I'm looking for, what would I need to achieve to get there, what kind of business suited me and my lifestyle, what did I want to give to people, what was the problem that I believe was missing from the world, and that kind of thing. So that was that. I wanted to get a new car. Now I wanted the beige Fiat, and I actually got a light grey Abarth. So I'm still going to take this off as a yes. It just suited me and Elle so much more, so we can both drive it. So yeah, I'm going to say that's definitely a success. I wanted to go skiing, which we didn't do last year, but it may be happening in the next month. Maybe. I wanted to upgrade my wardrobe, which I did. I wanted to really focus on water intake and stuff, which again I did. I was dipping in and out. Books, I wanted to carry on reading and making sure I was doing like daily gratitude and things like that, which I actually do think I definitely achieved. I mean, books, 100%. I think I read 28 books last year, so I wanted to start vlogging, which I did. I only did 2 videos, but I still did it. The studio was on there just to keep it growing, which we definitely did. I wanted to start Pilates, I did. Again, just the wellness, taking care of myself. I feel like I did, but in different ways. Yeah, I feel like self-love definitely wasn't achieved. I wanted to visit Australia. I wanted to visit my brother, but he visited England instead. So although I didn't get to go to Australia to see him, I still saw him last year. And then investing and money, I got to by the end of the year, a really positive financial state. So yeah, that was last year. Now this year, I want it to be a little bit different, mainly because I love these vision boards, and I love the fact that there's loads of pictures all over them, and it makes me feel so good when I look at them. But there's just something about it where I want it to be more interactive. I think I never get used to that. 1 second. We have been here over a year and that still makes me nervous. Still makes me jump every time. Anyway, I can't even remember what I was saying. Yeah, this year I want to make it a little bit more interactive. I want to be able to really see each individual photo and be like, yes, that's exactly what I know exactly what I'm achieving. And also, yeah, making it a bit interactive, and also like when something's done and ticked off, or I'm setting new goals, or something that I can edit, because sometimes I feel like you put everything on here and then it's like, actually that don't really align anymore, or that one. So I'm doing it different this year. So my goals this year, I've actually set quite a few goals this year. I think I've set around 15, but it's mainly because they're all really achievable, but in different ways. And I don't think I'm gonna sell myself like too short or too thin, but I do think that I am gonna be able to achieve them. I know that you should be so certain, but so I mean, I'll share all my goals with you, up close and personal now. So my first goal this year is to get a consistent wage from Soraya. So I want to get to a point where the recurring income is consistent. So I want it to be consistent above £1,500 a month. So I want to get it to there. Obviously, this is all my business and income goals. They're just at the top. Obviously, it would be amazing to get that, and it's by the 31st of December. So by October, I want to have achieved 100% the £1,500 a month consecutively, because then it will be 3 months by December. I don't know whether I can share this one. Can I? No. I'm launching something this year, or the goal is to launch this year, and I can't tell you about it yet, or I can't really, I mean I could, no I can't. So I need to launch that. That's goal number 2. I want to build and launch a membership this year. Now, a membership is something that I have been planning for around 6 months, and this year I want to really get clear and launch it. I just was not in the right frame of mind last year and did not have the capacity to take that on, but I feel like that will also then help with the £1,500 a month in terms of Soraya making that monetary value. I just want to create a community of women in the energy healing space. I just feel like it's starting to become such a big thing in the UK and throughout westernised society now that it makes me so excited. So yes, so I want to have built and launch a paid membership by the 31st of December 2026. I want to keep going with at the minute, my breathwork sessions are bi-weekly, and I want to transfer that to weekly, but I want to host them online. I have so many women contact me, and the only way I can think to expand further is to then do it online. So that is what that is for. I want to do a week on online, a week on in person. So it's still bi-weekly, but every Thursday. I want to host an overnight UK retreat for Soraya. I loved doing my retreat last time. I've got 2 more retreats planned, in 1-day retreats, and I want to do an overnight. I want to grow my YouTube. I really enjoy filming this content, and yeah, it's just like a fun goal to get after. I want to have posted 24 videos by the end of this year. So this, number 1. Then I've got my next one, which is financial security and abundance. So I've got a set amount for monthly disposable income that I want to increase to. My monthly saving and investing system. So I want to create a really good system where it's so automated. I mean, a lot of my stuff is automated anyway, and I am a spreadsheet girly. I've created the most incredible monthly budget, money spreadsheet. Whatever I get in, it goes on my money spreadsheet, and then bills and everything are on there. And it's honestly the most aesthetic thing. It gets me going. So yeah, I just want to have got a really good system in place for investing and savings, clear monthly accounts. I got into a habit last year of just not doing the accounts on time, and I really need to shape that up. So yeah, I want one day every month at the end of the month where I really just make sure I've got a monthly pack for each business, because I've obviously got Studio, Soraya, and another set of accounts that I have to do. So if I can get them done one day every month, that would be amazing. Speaking of the Studio, I want to have a full repayment of the Studio investment. So me and Jess made an agreement where we are not going to take any of the money out of the Studio until we can pay ourselves back the initial investment that we put in. So currently we take nothing from the Studio. It completely pays for itself, and it's building up that initial investment that we put in. So we want to build it up so that we can both, you know, for me, it was in my savings anyway. So I don't just want to then have it in dribs and drabs. I wouldn't spend my savings like that. So I don't want to spend the money that I invested in the Studio, and then from there we can obviously start taking a wage, but until we've made that initial investment back, which it was not cheap. So yeah, we are building, which we are looking really positive for, actually, so that's very exciting. The next lot of goals is self-worth, confidence, and abundance mindset. I want to build that self-worth and abundance-based identity and improve my body confidence and lose some weight. So last year I did put on, I think, around 6 kilograms. So I want to lose that this year. That might sound ridiculous to some people, but I really have a really unhealthy relationship with my body image right now, and I really want to just get myself into routines and rituals, making decisions that are good for my body, good for my mental health, and the same with that building self-worth and abundance-based identity. Like, I want to feel so abundant, and I want to stop living in this victim mentality or identifying myself as someone who doesn't get what I want. That's going to change, sis, in 2026. So that... building sustainable daily routines. Now, this is a big one for me. I thrive in a routine and structure, because otherwise, if it's external chaos and it mirrors my internal chaos, everything's chaos. So I want to get to a place where I don't live in internal chaos, but as long as my routines are structured externally, that helps. So that is what I want to happen for me. Then relationships, life and experiences. I want to keep up with our monthly date night. Me and Elle both, Elle owns his own business, and I obviously have currently 3, but obviously I'm dropping events, so I will just be running 2. And we're just like ships passing in the night sometimes. So we really cherish these evenings where we can just catch up, and like, it's honestly, you know that feeling when you've caught up with a friend, like a really good friend after a while, and you just feel so like on such a high afterwards. That's how it feels like when we do these date nights. So yeah, want to keep up with that. And then travel and life experiences. I want to obviously have been on the skiing holiday. And I have put on there visiting sunny in Australia. Whether that happens or not, I don't know. I know that you're going to be like so sure on your goals and things like that, but that is just one that is a little bit unsure. So anyway, they are my goals. So the plan is, for my vision board, what I am going to do is I have put on here, I can't really show you, I can, but I have put on here a singular picture for each of my goals. A couple of them have like a couple of photos, but these, can you even see that? I don't even know, I can't see. But yeah, these are some of the images. And what I'm gonna do is, I have these little like photo corners, they're called. So you like pop them on, like stick them on, and then they're like little triangles that you like slot your photo into. So I want them around the edge, and then in the middle I've got like a little envelope type situation, which when I've completed my goal, I'm going to take it off and put it in to the envelope. So then I can either set a new goal and put it in the new thing so I can achieve more than what I set out, or if something doesn't align to me anymore, I can say that is not going to happen this year. Yes, amazing that it started. I can then give it a cross or write on the back why it didn't align and still put it in the envelope. Because although it's not been achieved, I can then at the end of the year go through all my things about, oh my God, I forgot I achieved that. Oh my God, that was achieved. And so it just makes it a little bit more interactive. So that is the plan. I've been waffling on for some time now, and I bet you're all like clicking off this video, but we are gonna get going. So what I've done is I've bought, so you can buy these from the Range, Hobbycraft. I mean, from the Range, I think they're £2. From Hobbycraft, they're like £6.50. So I'd definitely go to the Range. But the Hobbycraft just had better colour. Normally the Range are better for colours, but must have sold out from quite a bit. So I've just got a beige one because, as everyone knows, I'm a beige girly. So, hello. So I'm just going to take this front out and draw around on the back and just cut out and then put that in, and then everything else will stick on top. So I'm just going to give this a quick clean. I'm going to cut all my photos out and then we will get to vision boarding. I feel really excited. This is honestly crazy. I've just found my 2023 vision board, which I'm not sure why 2025 is on this side and 2023 is on this side. I don't know whether that's wrong. It can't be, surely. Oh my god. I'm sure this is 2024. I think I've wrote that wrong, because on here is Take Malaki events full time, which I did, buy the van, which I did, embody the theme transition, I feel like I definitely did that, invest more time in self-care, probably didn't do that, and improve money mindset, probably didn't do that either. There's a lot of event stuff on here. God, this is sad. I wonder if what do you do with these? Do you just get rid of them? Oh my god, it's insane to have like all these pictures on there. I can live there for now. I'll decide what to do with it. So with my vision board, normally I get free prints, but sometimes I will print them on photo paper. Now that was the plan today, however, I only had like 8 sheets and I needed 10 of the glossy photo paper, so I have printed it on photo paper, which is just a little bit thicker than normal paper, and it does have like a shine to it. I've done all of that. Now I don't think these are all going to fit on here. So I'm definitely going to have to do some moving around. And also, I forgot the envelope. So I have got these. However, I know full well that if I put that on there, I'm going to have literally no room for the rest of my things. So I may have to do the envelope situation when I get home. But I'm going to stick this on to the envelope, which says 2026 to a new chapter, may be the best written yet. So that is going to go in the middle, and already I know this is not going to fit all of my images. Why did I do this? Oh my god, am I going to have to reprint it all? Okay. I wanted to have all of them the same size, but that is not going to happen. So I am just going to trim, I think, each one so that it's just doing what I need it to do. Oh, God. By the way, if you don't have a guillotine, I think they're maybe less than £10. From Amazon. Honestly, game changer. Like, really is a game changer. I use it all the time. And I could have actually printed these on my bloody photo paper, couldn't I? So yeah, I just want to try and fit them all in so far. Honestly. Just such a silly goose. Like, I really don't know why I thought they were all gonna fit. I really don't. I mean, to be honest, this is still gonna be a little bit tight, I think. Okay, so we have managed to make them fit so far. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put the corner things on here too, and then I can just slot them behind. I don't think it will fall down once it's all stuck down. I think it'll be fine, and if not, I will just put some like glue dots or something so that the paper doesn't fall through. But it just means that say that I go skiing in the next few months, this can go straight into here, and then I can replace this with something else, or just leave it. So yeah, this is what it's looking like. So I'm gonna now get the little corner things and get these stuck down. So I have literally just filmed an entire outro and it's not been recording. So let's go again, shall we? I am absolutely in love with this vision board. I am so happy that I have gamified this. Jess says all the time about like gamifying goals and stuff like that, and this is like I feel like the ultimate way to gamify goals. It's so fun and so interactive, and you'll have obviously just seen it, but this is my 2026 vision board. I love it so much. Yeah, I just think it's so fun, and this is kind of the way it works. So let's say I have achieved this for the year. I've also written the goals on the back for exactly what they are. I can then just pop this in here, and that's all. This will then be all of the stuff that I have achieved throughout 2026. And then look, I have a space to then add a new goal. Obviously this space is free because I have got the goal that I won't be sharing with everyone until it happens, which I have actually put by October. So a little time to wait, maybe 10 months. Hopefully before, maybe you'll find out before. But yeah, so yeah, this is just honestly so much fun. And then, yeah, you wanna add in a new goal, no worries, hun. You just bish bash bosh. Come on, go in. What are you doing, mate? Jesus Christ. Can't bloody get it in. This is embarrassing. Right. Oh, goodness. So yeah, I am just honestly so excited about all these goals, and I think because each one is something so specific, it's so easy to know when I've hit it. Whereas like the other one, I was just a bit like, oh, I kind of did do that. Like I feel like that kind of vibe was achieved, and then yeah, it was just not specific enough. So yeah, with this, really gamifying it, really making it clear on what I want to achieve. This is the vision board. So I hope that you have enjoyed this video and got some inspiration for your vision board, or even like some of my goals have given you a little bit of inspiration, or you know, the way that you do your vision board. But also, like, there's no pressure. I was saying in the outro before that I didn't set my goals or do my vision board until February last year, end of Feb, and my kind of focus for them first 6 weeks was finding out what I wanted to achieve and what I wanted to do. And you know, it really helped looking at other people's goals and being like, actually, does that align to what I want to do? And I think it was really important for me to just focus on what it was that I wanted to achieve by the end of last year. And I know that a lot of my goals this year are very centered towards like monetary things and investing and saving and making money. But last year I got myself into this mindset and this identity that I couldn't achieve the dream life that I wanted to like financially, mentally, physically. And this year it is all about changing that identity and realising that I can literally achieve anything I want. I can. And I don't know why I've been in this identity for so long that I can't. I just want to build such a big community of women, and with the membership and the retreats, and I love hosting. Like, anyone who knows me knows I love hosting. We moved into our new house in April last year, and we have hosted so much. We love it. We definitely want to do some more stuff this year. And it was the same when hosting my one-day retreat last year, and it's the same for the retreats that I've got in this year. I just love it, and I love bringing people together and giving people an experience that they're like, oh my God, of course you've done that. Like, of course it's over the top. And it also brings in that event side of things as well that I obviously did with Malaki Events. So yeah, that is where I'm at right now. So yeah, I hope you have enjoyed this video, and if you have, as you can see from my vision board, one of my goals is to grow YouTube this year. I just want to build another platform of community and like-minded women, and I love filming this kind of content and just chatting and talking. I talk to myself anyway, so may as well film it. I would probably be doing this if you weren't here anyway. So yeah, if you've watched to the end, thank you so much, and please like or comment or just anything to help me get started on this journey. It would honestly mean so much. Let me know in the comments some of your goals for this year. I love knowing I'm like, tell me your goals, tell me what you're going to achieve. So yeah.